Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 26th of December 1984, and the title is The Power of Truth. Today, the Almighty Authority Father is especially looking at two authorities. One is the ruling authority, and the other is the godly authority. The special parts of both authorities are being enacted now at the confluence age. The ruling authority is in upheaval. The godly authority is constantly unshakable and imperishable. The godly authority is called the power of truth because the one who gives that authority is the true Father, the true teacher, and the Satguru, true Guru. This is why the power of truth is always elevated. You are establishing the golden age, the land of truth. With the power of truth, truth also means imperishable. Through the power of truth, you receive an imperishable inheritance. This is a study that enables you to attain an imperishable status for which you have attained imperishable blessings. No one can take away this attainment. From the beginning to the end of the path of bhakti, the whole world has been praising and worshipping you, who have the power of the truth. This means that your praise and worship also become imperishable. The truth means the truth, imperishable. So, what did you come to know, first of all? You knew yourself to be a true, imperishable soul. You knew the true introduction of the true Father. From this true recognition, with true knowledge, the power of truth is inevitably the truth. With the power of truth, the darkness of falsehood and the darkness of ignorance automatically end. Ignorance is always untrue, false. Knowledge is true. It is the truth. This is why devotees sing this praise of God. Satyam, truth, Shivam, benevolent, Sundaram, beautiful one. The power of truth automatically makes you a conqueror of matter and a conqueror of Maya. Now, ask yourself, since you are a child of the true Father, to what extent have you imbibed the power of truth? The sign of someone having the power of truth is that that person will always be fearless. You heard in the Murli, where there is truth, the soul dances. This means someone with the power of truth is constantly carefree, free from worry, and fearless, and therefore that soul continues to dance in happiness. Where there is fear or worry, one cannot dance in happiness. There is worry of even your own weaknesses. When your sanskars and thoughts are weak, then because this is the path of truth, your mind definitely has thoughts of those weaknesses. Weaknesses definitely bring about a state of upheaval in your mind. No matter how much you try to hide or put on an artificial smile for a temporary period according to the time or the circumstances, the power of truth will definitely make you realize your weaknesses. Nothing can remain hidden from the Father or your own self. It can be hidden from others. Perhaps You might have realization. You might make yourself move along, but because of carelessness, the power of truth definitely comes in the form of confusion in the mind, in the form of unhappiness or waste thoughts, because falsehood cannot stay in front of the truth. On the path of bhakti, they have shown a picture of him, Krishna, dancing on a snake in the middle of the ocean. It is a snake, but with the power of truth, even the snake becomes a stage on which to dance. No matter how fearsome a situation might be, how fearsome the form of Maya might be, how much distress your relations and connections might cause, how polluted the atmosphere might be, someone who has the power of truth makes all of those a stage on which to dance in happiness. So, whose image is this? It is the image of all of you, is it not? All of you are going to become Krishna. This is what you raise your hands for, is it not? Such things are not mentioned in the divine activities of Rama. In that, there is separation at one moment and happiness the next moment. So, souls who are to become Krishna constantly continue to dance on the stage of such situations. None of the elements of matter, Maya, people, or physical comforts can shake such souls. They would make Maya their stage or their bed. You have seen that picture, have you not? He made the snake into a bed. That is, he became victorious. Therefore, the sign of truth is that when there is truth, the soul dances. That is the picture. Those with the power of truth can never drown. The boat of truth can play games of rocking, but it cannot sink. Even the rocking will be experienced as a game. Nowadays, they purposely create games where you go up and down, do they not? It is a matter of falling, but because it is a game, they experience themselves to be victorious. No matter how much upheaval there is, the one playing the game would consider himself to have gained victory. Therefore, do you consider yourselves to have the power of truth, that is, to have received the blessing of victory? Do you always experience your victorious form? If even now there is upheaval or fear, then together with truth there is also falsehood. For this is why upheaval is created. Therefore, check. Is there the unshakable power of truth in your thoughts, vision, attitude, words, and relationships and connections? Acha. Today there are many children to meet, and therefore Bap Dada will tell you at some other time about the expansion of the power of truth and how you can move along in Brahman life filled with specialties. Do you understand? Did the double foreign children celebrate Christmas? Or is it also Christmas today? For Brahmin children, the confluence age is the age to celebrate. Therefore, dance, sing, and celebrate in happiness every day. In terms of the cycle, the confluence age is equal to only a few days. Therefore, every day of the confluence age is a big day. Acha, to all those who are embodiments of the power of truth, to those who receive a true blessing and inheritance from the true Father, to those who are victorious souls with the power of truth, to those who are constantly conquerors of matter and conquerors of Maya, to those who dance in happiness, to such true children of the true Father, Teacher, and Satguru, love, remembrance, and Namaste. Dadi Chandramani is taking leave from Bap Dada to return to Punjab. All children who are residents of Punjab and therefore residents of Madhuban, please accept love and remembrance. All of you children are constantly becoming carefree emperors, are you not? Why? Yogyuk children are always under the canopy of protection. Yogi children are not living in Punjab, but under the canopy of Bap Dada's protection. Whether you are in Punjab or anywhere else, children who remain under the canopy of protection are constantly safe. If they come into upheaval, they would be hurt in one way or another. However, when you remain unshakable, then even if you are in a harmful place, nothing could happen to even a single hair of yours. This is why, since you have Bapdada's hand and his company, remain a carefree emperor and spread many rays of peace into a peaceless atmosphere. Give the hope of support from God to those who have become hopeless. Remind those in upheaval of the imperishable support and make them unshakable. This is the special service that those from Punjab have to do. You were told earlier also that those from Punjab have a very good chance to glorify the Father's name. People cannot see any support in any direction. At such a time, let them experience that the ones who give rest to the heart and the ones who give the support of peace to the heart are you, elevated souls. Peace is given importance at a time of peacelessness. So, to give them this experience at such a time is a means of revelation. So, those from Punjab should not be afraid. At such a time, people there should experience that all others make them afraid, whereas you are the ones who give them support. Make such a plan in a meeting to go to a gathering of peaceless souls and give them an experience of peace. If you give an experience of peace to even one or two souls, a wave will spread through those ones or two, and the sound will be heard loudly. It is very good that you are holding meetings. You are courageous and enthusiastic. You have always been cooperative, loving, and united in every task and will always remain so. Punjab is not at the back, number-wise. It is in the front. Punjab is said to be the lion, and lions don't stay at the back. They stay at the front. Say, Haji, Haji, in whatever programs you are given, and the impossible will become possible. Acha, after meeting all the children, Bap Dada gave love and remembrance on the day of the Satguru at 5:30 a.m. To the extremely close, loving, and constant companion children of the true Father, the true Teacher, and the Satguru, accept lots and lots of love and remembrance on the day of the Satguru. Today, on the day of the Satguru, Bap Dada says, may you always be an embodiment of success. May you always maintain zeal and enthusiasm. May you always remain safe under the canopy of Bap Dada's protection. May you constantly remain a detached observer with one faith and one support, and remain cheerful while observing every scene. Bap Dada is giving blessings filled with such special love. Always keep these blessings in your awareness and remain constantly powerful. Always remember this and always stay in remembrance. Good morning to everyone and greetings for every day. Blessing, may you be worthy of respect by renouncing body consciousness and constantly remaining stable in the stage of self-respect. The children who renounce body consciousness in this one birth and remain stable in their self-respect receive from the Father, the bestower of fortune, in return of their renunciation, the fortune of being worthy of respect throughout the cycle. For half the cycle, they receive respect from the subjects, and for half the cycle, they receive respect from the devotees. And at this time of the confluence age, God Himself gives respect to His children who are worthy of respect. Self-respect and respect have a very deep connection with one another. Slogan: continue to receive blessings from the Father and the Brahmin family at every step, and you will constantly continue to move forward. Om Shanti.